Well, this has been an interesting start to 2022. Has it not? It has. Spencer Israel here, Joel Elconin with you for the first at the close show of 2022. Let's get the show on the road here. All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
3 consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Well, Joel, if today is a sign of things to come, this year will end up being flat at the end of the day, end of the year. Because we are up a smidgen, up a 0.5%, but all things considered, where we are at now is not a true representation of the journey it took to get there. Because it's been an interesting day.
Yeah, and let's bring the chat in here
Okay.
to help us settle a little debate. All right, we have the 15-minute chart there, and we started out, peachy keen. We were going towards that pre-market high at 91.25, which still stands as the high, and we got knocked off our keister like right around 9:45.
Yeah.
So I have an opinion.
Okay.
I always have an opinion, and Mitch and Spencer disagree with me. So we are going to let our all-knowing, all-important chat take a guess of why the market took that little dump at 9:45. Do we got anything? Any guesses here? No. Okay, you go ahead. Give your theory.
Okay, so my theory was, you kind of see this all the time. You see these dips and you see these reversals at 9:45 and 10 o'clock. So, that initial whoosh downward, that first candle, that low of the day, which happened at 9:45 or in that candle, and then my theory for the drop is that it was just the market being in the market. I know you have a specific theory as to why the SPOOs got down below 47.50. My thinking was it was just first day of the new year action.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Yes, Michael said it better than me. That's right. I'm with Michael. Everyone expected the January effect, hence we went down. I'm with you. That's my theory. That's my take.
Okay. Nobody else. There's no other no other
Super Spackman says the
no other theories. No other theories out there.
Wait. Super Spackman says the Evergrande thing.
That was before the open.
What do we got here? Okay, Joel.
Okay.
What
okay, for me, I thought it was that week 9:45 number that I never heard of. The
U.S.
the market manufacturing something so came in weaker than expected. But if the chat says no, and Spencer and Mitch say no, then I know I'm right. But no, anyways. Okay, so that was it. So we got the break, and man, that was quick. We came down, we were right near the high. We came down through that pre-market low, and it was quick. I mean, it was quick. And where did we go to? Friday's low. Friday's low was 47.50. Michael Crockett, it did sell off on the manufacturing number. Give Michael Crockett a thumbs up there. That's what he said. So, two geniuses in the house. Okay. And we found support right under Friday's low. And then if you blinked, we were right back up. And then the market just does what the market does. It works its way higher. Does anybody know what we need for an all-time closing high in the S&Ps?
In the actual index?
In the actual index.
In the actual index, I mean, is it cheating if I look? I'm gonna look.
Yeah, don't cheat. It's right here where we're at right now, 47.8450, and that was our close last Wednesday. That was the all-time closing high, so that's our bogey now. Big reversal in crude, $2 off the low. That's up 81 cents at 76.02. Been as low as 74.27. Gold $25, 18.20, still the sticky level. Got to find good support over 1,800 and get away from it. Silver down 42 cents at 22.93. That couldn't get through the 23.50. Now, here's a chart that I'm concerned about
Mm.
for you Bitcoin people. This is just hanging out here too long. So if you love, a double bottom, a triple bottom, a quad bottom, whatever, 45.5, let's just call it 45,500. It breaches that. And we got some more room on the downside here for Bitcoin. I think the Ethereum chart looks just about the same, right?
Mm.
Now that hit its low 2 days ago. So people moving out of crypto, maybe into stocks in 2022.
All right, here's another question for you. Does anyone want to guess, and maybe it's all over the weekend, how many all-time highs, new all-time highs? Well, I guess that'd be the same thing. That the S&P 500 made last year, because so far today we're basically one
We're
for
gonna
one.
do one every day, right?
Right. Well, we're one for one today or this year because we're gonna end up with a new closing high, if not a new.
Then it wasn't it like
It,
72 times or something like that?
it was 70. It was 70
70.
all time highs, and we're gonna end up with a new all time closing high today in the S&P. So hey, one for one, we're off to a good start. And that right there is the market. That would be the market on close buying balance right there. Oh, is it 71? Was it off by one? I'm sorry.
Yep.
I thought I saw 70. I apologize. In any case, tomato, potato. In any case, looking under the hood here, what do you got? The biggest stories of the day, obviously, were your biggest stocks of the day as far as movers were Apple and Tesla.
Whoa.
Apple is I don't know. It's doing what Apple does. It goes up $1 trillion because yeah. So we're gonna be at 4 trillion by next month, and 5 trillion by the middle of March at the rate we're going here in Apple. But $3 trillion. Congratulations to them. And I did
Yeah, that
say if I can give myself a pat on the back, the moment it happened at like what 140 something today. The moment it happened, I thought, "Yep, I would sell this. I would sell this pop." We're down $1 since then, but whatever.
yeah, what was it? Like 182.63 or something like that?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Yep.
88.
Well, 182.88 is the high, but where was the
Oh,
three? Yeah.
yeah, somewhere in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in that area. I mean, I think that gave you a look at Friday's low as well. But tech is strong here, except for Mr. Softy. Mr. Softy's not participating in the rally today for some strange reason. Here, this is the third down day in a row. Do we got any news on Mr. Softy?
Oh, that is an interesting trend.
Because I have Google up fractionally Amazon. I think I saw it on Barron's or something. Then this is getting the Barron's lift after
It,
doing nothing.
it is
Why
interesting.
Amazon will shine in the new year, page 25. I just looked through the headlines, but that's what I saw. So maybe that's a boost for Amazon. Let's take a look at the Zon, the stock that just has gone nowhere in 2022. Still kind of at the lower end of its trading range, right? That we've been at. So let's see if we got some more legs in Amazon. The big winner. Couldn't have been more wrong about Tesla. I mean, this thing
Yeah.
didn't even think about filling the gap. Holy moly. I'm glad I don't trade that thing besides with the small piece I have in my long-term portfolio. I mean, they just ripped the face off the shorts there and not quite an all-time high. What did we hit here? The third highest high it ever made was 1201.95 and you hit 1200 today. So, wow. That to me is a surprising move. Nvidia's having a good day. Facebook's having a good day. The sleeper move here was
Yeah.
in these banks.
Yeah, banks are strong.
I
XLF
know.
is up over 1%. Your banks are your second best performing sector of the day. So
It just had been sleepy, and then this Bank America setup. I talked about this with Jar Jar. I'll tell you, if there's one stock that, and notice from observing these top components, if
mhm.
there's one stock that gets a running start in the pre-market, then it's kind of like if you're looking for a reversal, you better get out of the way. That's Bank of America. I mean, this thing opened up, it gapped up 45.09. That was a quad top there. Pulled back a mere 9 cents, and then, or actually 11 cents, and then once it came back to 45.10, just ripped people's face off. So that's a big day for the banks. I did see the TLT trading lower, so maybe we're going back to liking the banks again. They've been quiet for a long time. TLT getting smacked around on the first day of the year. So, maybe a hot jobs number on Friday. We can't forget about the hot jobs number.
I forgot all
And
about
we
that.
can start worrying about, we're not worried about the virus anymore, even though Emily was out doing some photography for the New York Times. And, that testing center on Orchard Lake, or not Orchard Lake, Northwestern,
Yep.
that big facility,
Yep. Yeah.
lined up mile and a half
Yeah, that's
for
around the
people to
corner.
get
That's around the
tested.
corner from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Uh,
Um,
that's good. That's good to know, actually.
Spoozer, we got a little seller balance here. I start to say we're at a new all-time closing high, and the sellers that came in here, we got up right near the that high of 86.50. Spencer, just to let you know,
Yeah.
when you were lounging
Yeah.
last week, we had some tumbles in the last hour.
Oh,
Mitchy
really?
Mitch took some time off, so we weren't able to broadcast it. But yeah, the market had been weak in the last hour. It was weak on Friday. It was weak on Thursday, and I'm not sure we're going to get that same weakness today. We got up near that intraday high, and now we're back at 47.80.
Let's talk about some more moving at the open today. Because basically, if you had any growth, we talked for the last 3 to 4 weeks now about like owning growth stocks for a potential January effect. We talked about it a lot this morning. If you had a growth stock, you took some heat this morning right off the open. I had some alerts set. My phone was, and I had them set to repeat, forever. And I had my phone was blowing up this morning with my Palantir and Zillow alerts, just saying Palantir and Zillow down 1%, Palantir and Zillow down 1.2%, down 1.3%. But every growth stock right off the open took a little bit of a bath, and then what did they do? What did they do? They all bounced. Everything bounced.
Good day. Undercut the rally, or undercut the low from Friday on ARC. And now back up, still not near at Friday's high. So I'll be looking for that for ARC to keep going. Pair of highs from Thursday and Friday in ARC. Little bit of it. Wow, we are really. Do we got some sell imbalances here? What's
Well,
going
it's funny
on here?
because right when we started, I saw there was some buying, nothing crazy. I did see like a slight buying balance, but that was like 15 minutes. That was 13 minutes ago now.
Yeah, 10-point sell off once again here in the final stanza. Uh, but so I saw Zoom was still in the red, right? Is that still the case? Let me take a. Oh, am I
I
freezing?
haven't
Oh,
looked at Zoom today. Actually, I don't know.
yeah.
No, it's in the green. They
Zoom
all
went to green, eh?
they all bounced. Every growth stock took a bath off the open, and then just enough to trigger some shorts because it seems like they all went to like near term support. And just enough to trigger. It was like a magnet, like a tractor beam, and then boop, bounce back up.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, not Peloton. That's down 54 cents at
Mm,
35.21.
yeah, okay. I'll
Not
take
a
it.
new all-time low. Um, what else did we mention? What was on our hit parade
Well, yeah, obviously not every stock, right? Because a firm also had never really stood a chance today. It's down 5.5% now.
ooh.
Yes, not every single one of them bounced, but a lot of them did. Let's just say that.
Yeah, MQ got a little bounce here. What else? What else were we talking? What was the hit list that? Oh, what was that one cheapie I was gonna buy that Sean gave us? Uh, Motorsports Gaming. What
Oh
is
yeah,
that?
what was the ticker on that one? It was super
I
small.
don't know. I wish I would have written it down.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
look at that baby. Up 36 cents, 92% off its all-time high. The other one that Sean gave us on Friday, Big C, having a decent day. Held that 35. Wow, gave you a look at 35. Friday's low, 35.11. The low of the move, I believe, is 34.84. So that's a now nice bounce for Big C. SPOO's bouncing now. Back in the 47.80 handle. Just a little weak hands there, and right back up. We'll see if we can get that new all-time closing high.
Yeah, I mean, just all in all, just like a tough day for software in general, right? You can look at Salesforce is actually the exception, but you can look at like Shopify, ServiceNow, Snowflake, Atlassian Team, TAM is down. Your biggest leader or loser down 7%. Datadog,
Ooh.
HubSpot. These names are all down. It's just a tough day for the whole industry. Unity down 3%, right? So it's just a weak day for software in general.
I think that I mean, people were piling into these things, and
Yeah,
they didn't get the move that they wanted, and so there you go. But you know
yeah.
what's having a good day? It's got to have two stocks I bought on Friday. I said this morning. I
Oh,
finally added to my smelly Intelli,
yeah,
and boy, I
looking
wish I
good.
would have been. Man, that's a set. I don't know how I missed that setup off the open, but look at that, 250, 210. Will it stick? I don't know, but it just gave that's a nice run for Intel, and
And Joel, what was that Intel high? The Mobileye high was 55. The day
yeah,
that's Mobileye
the Mobileye high, yeah,
55. All right,
yep,
something to keep an eye on.
something to keep an eye on, and AT&T, boom, big day for AT&T. I wanted to get more of that 2350, and I said, "You know what? I just went in on Friday. Had to do a little shopping on Friday. Probably should dump it, but now it's in we'll see. I still think that yields up there, but good start for two of my stocks in portfolio. Fords that busted out. That finally cleared those sellers at 2160, twenty-one
Oh, is Ford
seventy.
going to 20? Is Ford going to hit 22 for that? That'd be the first time
Let's go.
since 2001.
I don't even think I have it on the chart going
It'd be
back
the
that
first
far.
time since 2001 if Ford got to 22. Oh man.
Let's see. I don't even know if I nope.
Oh boy.
The trade station cut you off right now at 20 years. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. We got to go back a little bit farther, but that's a lot of data. Here we go. Back up right near the high. Just print 83 and a half. That intraday high, not the real high, not the true high. 86.50, and as I mentioned, that 84.50 is that all-time closing high that we want to clear today. Oh, you know what else I had a good day?
No, please.
Airlines. Can you believe it?
Well,
In the midst of all this COVIDness,
actually, it wasn't just the airlines; it was all the reopening. If you look at the
yeah.
cruise lines too, heck,
You know what? The market's just giving the middle finger to this
the
to the
casinos,
virus. It really
the
is. It
casinos did
really
too.
is. I mean, everyone's running out and getting tested and everything, and they're like, okay, time to buy reopening stocks. I mean, Las Vegas Sands gets off the mat, CCL, and those things. Well, the thing about the airlines, and this is another thing you guys can, you guys can jot down,
Yeah,
is when stocks don't go down on what's supposed bad news, right? There's bad. I mean, they canceled 87,000 flights, right? That was American Airlines, that was hanging in there in the pre-market. Um,
yeah, but
1907 fills a gap. I don't know if this is for real move, but nice one-day move. Did have three highs in the same area. Wow, this was technical Monday. Holy macro. Maybe these are just technical moves and maybe nothing more than that, but that cleared three highs at 1840 and then filled the gap at 1918. Not exactly liking the price, not the greatest close, but not a bad day. Let's look at Delta. That's another thing. Look what Delta holds up. Maybe they should cancel more flights.
well, you know what though? Like, I know there was that one day. It was around Thanksgiving, or maybe it was before that, where like Southwest had that massive glitch in their system, and they had to cancel like a bunch of flights. But like, other than that one day, though, I really don't know if flight cancellations is a thing, is a headline that moves the stocks. I really don't know if it does, because it just doesn't seem to ever move it. Outside of that one crazy day where Southwest had to cancel like half their flights because they had a glitch in their system or whatever. But like,
Like a
yeah, I just
TripAdvisor.
don't know. Like flood cancellations is the product is the automobile recall of the airline industry, right? It's like it's a headline. It happens all the time, and the market just does not care about it. So
I
I don't
keep
know.
trying I keep trying to put PCLN in, and how's old Brookings doing?
BKNG, yeah.
Yeah. Not a bad day. Not a bad day for that. Had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of consolidation, and that broke up. So I don't know. I mean, what's
I
up?
don't know.
Like I said, when something goes up and what's supposed to be bad news, that's a pretty good indicator, and that's what you had in your airlines today. Your cruise lines, Carnival Cruise Lines, that's coming up on a big level, folks, for you cruise line traders. 2180, we got the 2174, another 2178 high. Don't like it backed off, but maybe a couple days of holding 2130, 2140, and then you busting on through to the 22 handle. Royal Caribbean, the bigger mover on that, that's up 383. And then NCLH. Boom. People are just saying, I'm going on a cruise. I don't care. I had, they're thinking, I had COVID. I don't care. I'm going on a cruise.
Yeah,
Good day for NCLH.
yeah. So just to recap things, so 30,000 foot view, index is broadly higher, led by banks, led by communication, led by technology. What is not leading today, what is lagging is healthcare. That is your biggest loser of the day. Your healthcare, I'm sorry, materials is your biggest loser of the day, followed by healthcare was supplanted. Healthcare is weak though. Moderna's having a tough day. Right off the hop, right off the open, those stocks started going down. Didn't take long. Uh,
Pfizer getting whooped on here.
yep.
That we talked about that 57. We talked about that last week. We lost 57 here. Do not like these kind of formations here where you take out a big support level and then you had the air those few days. BNTX bio, ooh boy, going down, down, down. That one's in trouble. Merck, oh, that Merck. Oh, you don't smirk when you own Merck. That gap and go, that stuff above 90 institutions will dump in that. But not a bad day. And then who else? Oh, how's Myrna doing? Oh, Moderna.
Tough day. Tough day.
Tough day. Yeah. Yeah. This world is not afraid of no virus. At least the market, at least that's where the market's at.
Yep. All right. It is 3:53. We got about 6 minutes or so, six and change left in the day. If you have a ticker for us, drop it in the chat. Richard, I saw your message. I'll get you a link. Let's drop. Yeah, let's look at the chat here. Drop your tickers in. We will take a look for the next few minutes or so.
How your retailers doing? How's your Macy's doing? Up $1.45. That's on the rebound. People are going to be shopping, going to Macy's. Kohl's, tried to take out resistance, but didn't. Not a great day for Kohl's. Who else do we throw in there? You know what? This is a stock, and I know I'm going to regret not buying it under $100. Bed Bath and Beyond. There we are. Now, why Bed Bath Beyond? I mean, Best Buy. I mean, they pounded that thing off a good report, and now they look how stocks how fast they go down, then how slow they recover. Let's see how Dick's Sporting Goods that got pounded after a good report. Wow, we're getting choppy here. We're finding air pockets here between 47.80 and 47.85. We'll see if we can decide which way going into the close. What about the Bobster? Someone's asking about Alibaba. That gave you a chance. I bet you this retracement's not good. Let me figure a better retracement for you Alibaba traders out there. As long as there's no bad news out of China. And has anybody seen Jack Ma? That's the question. Will we see Jack Ma in 2022?
I don't know. I wait, but when you said Bed Bath and Beyond, I was going to mention that I spent probably, and I'm not even kidding here, probably around 5 hours in the last, like over the course of this past weekend. I spent, I think, 5 hours on the Bed Bath & Beyond website.
And I know why.
That's not an exact. Yeah, you know why?
Because that's where you're registering for your wedding.
That's one of the places. Yes.
That, Tiffany's,
Nope.
um,
Just Amazon and Bed Bath. But
where else do you Tiffany's, and then what's that real fine china? Waterford Crystal. You gonna
well,
get you gonna
we were gonna do like Crate and Barrel, but I thought that was too bougie, so I just didn't. Or
you
like
know you
Restoration.
know the people you work with, man. Triple BY. That's good. Uh,
Right. Exactly. So Bed
and
Bath
what's the
Beyond.
big day? Is it
It's not till November. So
November?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Things should be
So
cool by
so
then.
so, so we.
Williams Sonoma. How's Williams Sonoma doing?
I don't know.
Oh, that's hanging out. Oh, that hasn't caught a bid yet. And what about the other what about Restoration Hardware? Did you register there?
No. Again, like I think too bougie. Like,
Uh-oh, come
just
on. My quotes are slowing. Ooh.
wait. Gigi says Crate and Barrel is not too bougie. All right. Well, then I'll go back and add Crate and Barrel. I thought my impression of Crate and Barrel was that it is bougie, but I guess I haven't been in one in a very long time.
Boy,
So
they're dumping that Home Depot today, huh? They
yeah.
had that run. That thing was a beast last week, and then they flipped the switch on that. I do own Lowe's. Are they hitting Lowe's too? Boom. Ooh, look at that 260 level. Who cares about the all-time high? Someone's backing up the truck at 260. Unlimited offer there. Jay Rice wants to know if Grow Generation is on your wedding roster.
No, Grow Generation is not on my register. I guess I could register there, but I don't grow cannabis, so why would I need to do that?
No way. So what else do we got heading into the close? 3 minutes. It's a battle. I mean, this is like the market knows 84.50 is that all-time closing high from last Wednesday, and it's sure giving it a battle here.
Alex drop car in there? I'm looking at last time I looked at Avis, it really was going back down to
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
That
is
one
it
day
still?
wonder. You know what? What's so deceiving is that stupid move up to nearly 550. I mean, this is a bad. It's been going down, but it doesn't catch your eye because of that ridiculous candle. Let's see if that can come back. Where did that break out from? That broke out from 181, 182. Maybe you see if you come back down to that area as support, but just kind of trickling down. And what about Hertz rent a car? Is that coming down too?
I don't.
No,
I
because everyone's hopping
yeah.
on cruises. They don't need rent a cars. You don't need a car on a cruise.
How is Hertz doing? No, it's quiet. No, it's quiet.
Yeah,
There's nothing to
it
say.
had a little technical move after several quiet days. It took out 25, went to 25.98. Everyone thought, oh, I'm in great shape here. And then they pulled the rug out on it. So not a good day for Hertz. Big range for that thing, $2 range.
I'm getting some good marriage tips in the chat. I'll tell you what, like as we get closer to that happening, I will still listen more. But it's 11 months away from now, so it's not really on my radar right now. Although I did do a lot of like website design and stuff this weekend, but that's
Ooh.
not a
What about a honeymoon?
discussions have been had. I think what we're gonna do is because we actually have a wedding. My friend of mine is getting married a year from now, and it's going to be in Mexico, his wedding. So I think what we're going to do is just piggyback off of that and just like do it because we'll already be in Mexico. So, but
Okay, there, little burst into the close, folks. There we go. New intraday high just went to 86.75. We're gonna post. We're gonna post that new all-time closing high again.
yeah, look at
Looks like,
that.
yep, good start to the year. Yeah,
One
looks like
one day down, one all-time closing high. Bada bing, bada boom. Everyone, that is a wrap on trading day number 1 in 2022. We'll be back with you tomorrow. Joel, have a great rest of your day.
Yep. All right. We'll check in with you guys in the morning,
Alrighty, we're
everyone.
going to wrap it up. And Money Mitch is going live right now. This stream will end and redirect to him. So please hit that like button. And remember that all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes, not for investing or trading advice. Money Mitch is going live. Catch you over there.